South San Francisco, the industrial city. This may not sound as glamorous or vibrant as its big brother, San Francisco. However, just like any other city, South San Francisco has its hidden beauty and rich history. From the gorgeous scenery to the fascinating stories of the locals, South City remains a nice and peaceful city and has its share of constant changes happening today. I will focus my research in a small neighborhood behind the famous Sign Hill in order to have a more narrow idea of the complexity of the city and examine the effects of the ongoing changes that locals have experienced. Geography. San Francisco has a city area of 9.63 square miles and approximately 63,000 people. Demography. According to the 2010 census, South San Francisco's ethnic demographic is 22% white, 2.3% African American, 34% Latino, 0.2% American Indian, 36% Asian, 1.7% Pacific Islander, 0.5% other, and 3.3% mixed. Housing. 57.8% of households in South San Francisco are owned, 38.1% are rented, and 4.1% of homes are vacant. Economy. The poverty rate is 5.2% and the per capita income of the population is $23,596. Jobs. 30.1% of people in South City work in management/professional jobs, 14.5% in service jobs, 32% sales and office, 0.4% farming, fishing, and forestry, 9.7% construction, and 13.3% material production and transportation. These statistics reflect largely on the neighborhoods of South City. I interviewed several different people from the same small neighborhood to demonstrate the effects of the changes that have happened over time. Some of these people refuse to show their identities for the video, so I have hidden them. How long have you lived in your neighborhood?
For 4 years. We started from October 2010 and I've lived here since then.
16 years.
About 2 to 3 years, 11 years.
What do you like about your neighborhood?
It's really comfortable living here.
I like the types of houses in my area and the parks. The shopping market is right around the corner. The weather gives me an excuse to wear sweaters.
The peace and quiet, the night sky. I like scenery. It's pretty friendly and feels safe. I've just been here forever that I'm used to it.
What don't you like about your neighborhood?
Some people shooting fireworks out of nowhere.
There are people who litter.
Why did you and your family decide to move into this neighborhood?
Me and my family used to live with my big brother and his family, but we had problems in there, so we just decided to move to another house.
That's kind of personal, but it was for the better. It was a bad situation where we lived. Well, we lived in East LA before, and it wasn't that great. We had shared a home with other people and my neighbors made meth. The schools weren't that great and then we couldn't actually pay rent anymore. We looked around and saw that South City was safe and economic, so we moved here. But we stayed near San Francisco because I worked there. I met a lot of people.
What kind of people live in your neighborhood?
They are mostly Mexican or Hispanic, mostly like Latin and Southern Americans.
What changes have you seen in your neighborhood?
A few more new neighbors here and there. Three more new houses.
They're building and changing a lot of houses and stores to renew them.
Alright, well, I would like to thank my interviewees for giving me the time to interview them. So whether it was from a text or face-to-face, it really meant a lot. And I'm sure that they helped us learn a lot about South San Francisco. However, one thing is for certain. The world is changing, and we must be ready for any changes that happen to our lives. We must learn how to adapt and how to evolve. And I think it's safe to say, we are ready for change.
If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.